Knicks Fan TV, what's good, Knicks Nation? It's your boy C Black here, coming to give you my thoughts on this Eric Bledsoe trade, a trade that we cannot make at any cost. You know, it was real funny. Knicks Twitter, Knicks social media was buzzing yesterday when the news broke, and the reactions and the opinions were quite mixed. Some Knicks fans wanted to make that trade as long as it didn't cost us Frank Ntilikina or Billy Hernan-Gomez. Other fans didn't want to make that trade at any cost. Some fans were willing to make that trade if we package up like a Courtney Lee, a Kylo Quinn, those type of pieces, which, let's be honest, is not going to get it done with a Suns team that's clearly rebuilding. They have no need for any of those pieces outside of a Frank or a Billy. The reason why we don't make this trade is a couple of reasons. Number one, the injury plague. We all know that Eric Bledsoe has a lot of injury history, just recently came off of knee surgery, has had nagging injuries his whole career, and he's only 27 years old. That's certainly something to be alarmed about. Number two is the contract. You have a guy that's making $14 million a year this year, $15 million a year next year, on a team where you already have signed Tim Hardaway Jr. to a multi-year contract worth on average $17 million a year. You still have Joakim stuck on the books at around $17 million per year for the next 3 years, and then you still have to worry about signing KP. So you don't want to hamstring your cap with average players in terms of a Bledsoe, in terms of a Tim Hardaway Jr., and in terms of a no value on your return in a Joakim Noah. You want to be able to keep that cap flexibility, and that's another reason why you don't want to bring Eric Bledsoe here. Number three, you have to think about this. This guy's ready to bail in Phoenix after some tough times. I mean, what's he going to do in New York? I mean, this is the #1 media market in the world. You know, if you're not built for this, you can get chewed out and spit out very quickly. It's not for the faint of heart. You know, this is a big boys league over here in New York, and I don't know how he's going to end up handling losing in a rebuilding situation if he can't do that already in Phoenix with the talent of a Devin Booker, a Marquise Chris, all those guys there. So I'd be leery about that from an attitude perspective and from a mental perspective. Lastly, I see a lot of people on social media commenting on, Frank, let's get rid of Frank. He's too hurt. He's too fragile. He's a bust. I mean, people, it's only 2 games. We have to, I've been saying this all year, we have to temper expectations on this kid. He's only 18 years old. He's coming over from France. You know the Euros take a while to adjust to the game. And he's 18 years old. He needs time to mature. He needs time to build that NBA physique. And he needs time to adjust and let the game slow down and come to him. And then he could really exercise his strengths and bring those assets to this team. So let's be careful when we evaluate Frank and so ready to throw him out. Remember, if you bring a guy like a Bledsoe here, all you're doing is worsening your odds in the lottery. He's not going to make us a playoff team, or maybe we could be a borderline playoff team, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, is that really the goal? Is that really the end game of where we want to be? In my opinion, we should be looking into the lottery for a generational type player. Yes, that the odds are highly slim, but our best bet is going through the lottery with some fresh legs, some young talent, and some young dogs, and see if we can get that alpha male to pair with KP. Which brings us to the question of the day. Do you want to see this deal with Eric Bledsoe done with the Knicks? Do you like the deal? Do you not like the deal? Who would you package in the deal to bring Eric Bledsoe to New York? Leave a comment below. Get involved. As usual, you can subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. We want to hear from you, Knicks Nation. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, at KnicksFanTV. Real simple. We'll get back right with you. And have a great day. Peace.